Okay, so I said that in my for my review for Stoker, I was actually gonna break this film up in two parts. That one is totally spoiler free. Um, I kind of get into some of the reasons why I dislike it, but not in total, uh, total reasons why. This review, however, is going to be entirely full of spoilers. If you haven't seen it, turn around now. If you have seen it, um, keep watching because I am very passionate about this film, and I just have to get my point across. And what I got to talk about every reason why I'm so passionate about this film. Um, if you haven't seen my review, you might want to go watch it first. I don't spoil anything, but you'll kind of hear my opinions on that movie, and then you can come back, and then I can tell you every reason why my opinion is that way. But anyways, this is my thoughts, rants, and just natural opinions on everything that is Stoker. And I apologize if you guys don't want to hear bad language. I'm sure once I get in the middle of this video, there will be some harsh language that comes out of my mouth. Anyways, it's no secret. I absolutely despise this film. I just gave it a 0 out of 10, and I don't do that. Usually, there's one or two things that I like about a movie. This movie generally has nothing that I like. And I said in my review, I know a lot of people liked it. Obviously, it's positive on Rotten Tomatoes. I've watched a few videos here on YouTube, and people like this movie. And I don't know why, because I think it's complete shit. I think this film is awful. And I don't want to use words like stupid and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try and find actual reasons why I dislike this movie, and tell you guys. First of all, the first 10 minutes. Let's start with the opening scene. The opening scene was just I didn't like it. It was like freeze frame, but it wasn't well done. It wasn't well done like I've seen it in other times. The screen looked bad. It looked terrible. And then you go back to the beginning of the movie, and once the girl is introduced to her uncle, it's just like you knew something was up. Obviously, they have the connection where you know something's gonna happen, and it was just they were just staring at each other, and it was just a boring scene. Nothing's happening, and then once you get to the basement scene, it's like where she swings the light. You're living in a mansion. Why in the world do you have the fucking oldest, creepiest basement in the world? This basement is cobwebs and just creepy. And you guys are telling me you don't have a fucking freezer in your kitchen upstairs? You have to go all the way in your creepy ass basement to put the ice, or to put the was it ice cream or wine, something like that, in the freezer downstairs. You don't have one upstairs. It's just like shit like this. This movie's just full of stupid shit just to have fucking purpose. Anyways, keep going. Once she goes downstairs, she finally sees the body. You know something's up. And at the meantime, there's a lot of other shit that's happening too that I just skipped forward. Like when he goes to pick her up at the school, all the schoolgirls on the bus act like they've never seen a guy in a nice fucking car before, like they're 10 years old. They're seniors in high school. You do not act like that when you are a senior in fucking high school. Anyways, going back to the frozen body, as soon as you notice the frozen body, I was like, okay, he's gonna, at the end of this movie, he's gonna try and kill her. That's what the whole point of it. No, I was wrong in that. I'll admit it. The plot twist, they kind of got me. But anyways, at the meantime, he takes his belt off and he just kills Jackie Weaver. But the thing that gets me is she was just like, and he just walks up and fucking kills her. Like, she doesn't scream. She's in a fucking hotel parking lot. You just admit it. Okay, I give up. Kill me now, please. Just fucking do so. Going back, or now getting into the storyline with, we're gonna go to the high school. So of course, because they want you to feel sympathy for this poor girl. She gets bullied, of course. And who does she get bullied by? A nice, popular, handsome, rich kid. Isn't that the fucking case every time? And the reason why he bullies her in this movie makes no fucking sense. Just because she's the weird girl, I get it. That's what bullies do. But what he does to her, he just walks up, he's like, I punch the shit out of you. Ugh, I'm gonna punch you, girl. And so, like, what's the reason? Why? Why do you want to punch her? Because she's sitting there doing fucking nothing. You piece of shit. And just, the bullies are so ridiculous, but there is a love interest, guys. There is a love interest. Thank God for that. It's the cool kid. He's the kid that hangs out with the bullies, but he's the cool one, you know? They're sitting on their couch, and he's like, dude, lay off. And, of course, there's a plot twist with that one. And so he goes, or she goes, meets up with him. What do? They start making out. They're about to have sex with one another. She accidentally bites him. Maybe she doesn't do it accidentally, but she bites him. So what does he do? He goes, oh yeah, you like it that way? Well, guess what? Plot twist, I'm a bad guy. I'm gonna fucking rape you. And in the meantime, as he's about to rape her, in the middle of a fucking woods, nowhere near public, they go into the middle of a woods. Here comes Uncle Charlie with his belt. He's gonna kill him. And what does he do? He fucking kills him. Where does that come from? Because 10 minutes ago, he was just making out with your mother. And then now all of a sudden, he's in the middle of the fucking woods to save your ass. Don't understand it. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Now, getting into what happens after that. This is only 30 minutes into the movie, mind you. They're showing flashbacks of the scene where she's in the shower, and she's just simply crying. She's just crying, and they're showing flashbacks of what really happened, or maybe she's picturing it. I don't fucking quite understand that scene, but she's either picturing what she wanted to happen, or what really happened in the scene prior, because they're totally different. Anyways, come to find out, plot twist, she's fingering herself. She's getting real into it. She's having a fucking orgasm. She's not crying. She's fingering herself to the thought of her uncle killing someone. Plot twist, she wants to be a murderer now. Oh shit. So, here's the part where I was like, I want to stand the fuck up and walk out of this shitty movie. Anyways, here's what happens next. Going back to the whole orgasm thing. There's another scene about 10 minutes prior to where they're both playing pianos, and she's just getting wet down there. You just know it, because that's what she's, they're all playing piano, and then she's like, So she reached orgasm climax while they're playing fucking piano? That makes no goddamn sense. I'm sorry, but that scene alone, both of those scenes are gonna be in, like, I'm gonna talk about them at the end of the year for being two of the worst fucking scenes I've ever seen. Okay, so now you go back. What happened next? So they hide the body, and the way they do it is just so. Now there's 3 dead people. There's the aunt, the cousin, or the grandma, and now the boyfriend. And how do they hide them? They just bury him in the front yard and put a big-ass fucking rock over the tomb. So now there's just 3 big, giant rocks in the middle of the fucking yard. That's not suspicious looking at all. And so, what happens next, man? Okay, so then we're going to talk about how the uncle killed the father. That scene, I was like, okay. It starts with a flashback. And what happens, you find out that the uncle originally got locked up in a mental institution, and then, however many years later, I want to say 30 years, the uncle or the dad picks him up, and that same day that he kills the dad, and then frames the father and makes it look like it was just an accident. No one kind of, like, at the end of the movie, Nicole Kidman does, but no one suspiciously thought the same day that the fucking brother gets out of the mental institution, the dad fucking dies. No one gets that. No one figures that one out. I understand that it was a plot twist that the brother was in the mental institution and that the two didn't know that. But the police, they didn't figure that one out. No, nothing. And then the whole scene showing why he got put in the mental institution was just terrible. The children, here's where the fucking snow angel comes back. Doesn't make any fucking sense. So I get it. You're trying to connect that both of them are crazy. I understand that. Just so ridiculously stupid. The little things like that, you try to connect them to the other storyline, are just absurd. The whole shoe storyline, just absurd. Man, I'm trying to think. I'm drawing a blank because I hated this movie so much. Oh, the spider. How about the spider that crawls on her throughout the whole movie? And then at the end, when she kills him, the spider's on the forehead. Yep. That's a coincidence, ain't it? No, it's not. It's fucking stupid. That's what it is. It's fucking stupid. The ending. I can get into the ending. I thought the ending was absolutely god-awful. Honest to God. Like, I understand this movie's complete shit, and I've expressed that for the last 12 minutes, but the ending of this movie is so fucking bad. When she's driving away, and you're like, oh, she's gonna get a clean getaway. Oh, yeah, girl. My girl, the dumb fuck that wants to fuck her uncle and murder people, is gonna get away. Woo! So, as she's driving away, the cop that was a little suspicious, the stupidest fucking cop in the world, he goes, oh, wait. The guy fucking knows. So what does he do? He goes, I'll be watching y'all. You know, that's my impression of the cop. He figures out that the uncle and the girl were a little suspicious because he goes, how come your house gets checked out so soon? That's a little weird. And it's weird that you were the last one with the boy that just disappeared. That's a little weird too. But I'll see y'all later. And he walks the fuck away. So we know that he's going to be coming back at the end, right? Oh, here it goes. And as she's driving away, here comes the fucking cop. What does she do? She stabs him in the throat. And all of a sudden, he doesn't even take the things out of the car. He's just spewing blood. It's just coming out. He's walking through the thing. She gets the gun. And she goes... And she's about to shoot him. She's going to kill the cop. And what's she going to do? She's probably going to get away. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a shit what she does? But in the meantime, it's a flashback. Same scene at the beginning of the movie. Mind blown. Mind blown. Keep going at it. The music playing? Fucking rap song. Who the fuck picks a rap song to end their fucking movie? It's so out of place. The whole movie's out. And maybe that's why. He goes, I made a shit movie that makes no fucking sense. I'm going to add a fucking song that makes no fucking sense. So, of course, a rap song's playing as this fucking ends. At that point, I just wanted to I fucking wanted to stand up and give this movie a round of applause. And I hear people walking out there going, oh, he did it again. He made another old boy. Suck my fucking dick. He made another old boy. I'm sorry how vulgar I am in this video, but that's how I fucking feel. Man, there's so much I forgot. Like, I forgot like an entire 45 minutes of the movie. But the whole he's strangling the daughter or the mother, and she comes up with the gun, and it goes back to her flashbacks of when she killed her first birdie. Oh yeah, that one's fucking great. But he calls her in there, so he probably expected her, as she's thinking about it now, as he's strangling her poor mother, that she was gonna come in and probably just pull her pants down and start fingering herself right then and there to the scene of her mother being fucking killed, because that would have been great. I actually would have loved for that to be the fucking scene. And but no, she kills him. And then there's the fucking spider that was throughout the whole movie. It just comes back. Everything just comes back perfectly. And what happens? She buries him in the front yard. So now there's four tombs that just make no fucking sense. But anyways, I could go on for another 15 minutes about why I hate this movie. If you guys would have been in the car with me, it's 10 times worse than it is now. And I will fully admit, I apologize. If you like this movie, I'm sorry. But the way I acted for the last 15 minutes, you probably want to unsubscribe to me. But that's just my opinions. Feel free to tell me why you disagree with any of the 25 things that I talked about. Feel free to. But yeah, this is a rant video. It's just me getting everything that I disapprove of this film off my chest. So, tell me why you disagree with it if you do. But yeah, anyways, if you were in the car with me on my way home, it was about 20 times worse than this. I remembered everything that I hated about this movie, and I bitched about it. And it was a lot worse than this. But yeah, so I hate this movie. I gave it a 0 out of 10. Please, please, please tell me why you liked it. I link your thoughts and reviews up because I don't know how. Honestly, I don't. Yeah, prove me wrong. I don't know if you can because I'm pretty passionate about this film. But yeah, thanks for watching, I guess, if you did watch. If anyone made it through this entire video without Xing out, I commend you because I would have X'd out myself. Especially if I liked this movie. I don't think I could understand someone bitching about a movie that I liked for, 15 minutes. So I commend you for finishing it. Please comment below. Share this video. You guys know the drill. Thanks for watching.